said you're a bit nervous today, don't you?
Yeah.
Are you nervous because of what you might say about your daughter?
This is Mum, everybody. Gosh.
You're really alike, the pair of you.
Do you think we look
You look
alike?
so young, Angela.
Do you think so young? Yeah.
It's remarkable. I keep getting little tweets going, gosh, hasn't Judge Judy let herself go?
And I said, oh, you're looking forward to your mum coming on? She went, oh, she's already having a go at me because I've had my lips done again.
I can't bear it. I call her Daffy Duck. He still hasn't grown out of his Kevin stage.
We're going to enjoy this.
Yes. I got to a stage where I thought, what have I done? I must have been a terrible mother. Because it wasn't just Stacey, because I've got another daughter as well.
Yeah, so Gemma.
For me, yeah.
You don't have a chance.
Is this comic relief?
It is for us.
Don't you have nicknames for each other?
How did you find that out?
Well, I call her Moth, Mothy Moth. It's an abbreviation of mother, and it's someone that's always flying around, getting involved in everything, and taking chunks out of your clothes. And now she actually uses it as her username on Instagram.
So as soon as I saw her this morning, she looked at me and she went, disgusting. I went, what? She said, you've had your lips done.
It's dreadful. I don't know why she does it to
You
me.
had it?
You had
You
it
had
done
them done
last
yesterday.
night,
You had it
didn't you?
last night. I left her last night and she was fine. This morning she looks like that.
Both of my girls, when they went through teenage years, I mean, yeah,
Tearaways.
it really was.
I made up for it though.
You did, you did.
How bad, Fiona? Like, was this at school or both or at home as well? Or what was she doing?
Stacey was the one that always got into trouble and got caught.
Believe that.
For getting into trouble.
You had to move in with your mum afterwards, which must have been so hard because you're a fiercely independent teenager. I hear you were quite a nightmare teenager.
We haven't got time to cover that
So suddenly you're back home and having to rely on that. That must have been terribly difficult for both of you.
That was difficult for all
The
of us, wasn't
dynamics
it?
for everyone in the family were challenged. Also, my younger sister not being a younger sister, and me it was like a big regression back to being a baby, don't you think?
It was.
I mean, she's still a young woman, and I think when you look how young she is and the things she's actually dealt with in life, then that's what makes me really proud. Because I think she's had a lot of emotional issues in her life that, quite frankly, not many people would actually experience some of those things. And how she's handled that, I mean, it's brilliant.
She's a wonderful mum to those
brilliant.
boys as well, isn't she? She really is.
So I was taught by the best. I'm very lucky to
I was on my own for 10 years with the boys, and both my boys have grown up into really, really lovely men.
You've done a good job with your boys.
You was with me when they said that Harvey was blind.
Yeah,
Remember? And we were like, what?
It was such a bizarre moment because the doctor that we had was like a family friend, really, wasn't he? And he said, you know what, Kate, he can't see, he is blind. And we looked at each other and we never cried. We just thought, right, so what we're going to do now then?
The greatest gift you can give to your kids, and all of you, you know this if you've got children, is unconditional love. That's really it. And a sense of respect, and not just listening, because anyone can pretend to do that, but hearing. And, there's never a day that goes by that I don't feel immensely lucky to have been brought up by someone that wasn't just singularly successful in her own right, but also somebody that taught me, she said, to respect women, to respect everybody. And that kind of has informed the way I see the world, the way I approach being a judge, and a huge part of that is down to my mum, who, was successful, who fought her whole life to ensure that I'm where I am now. I mean, the reality is I'm here today because she was there. It's as simple as that.
You had faith in me and pushed me to follow my dreams. I know your heart is still broken, but Oliver would be so very proud of how you've carried on. I know how much he loves you because it's exactly the same as much as I do. I didn't really deal with losing Dad and Oliver. Like everything, I tried to carry on and put it to the back of my mind, but you helped me cope. I knew I had to be strong for you, as did Adam. Oliver and Dad will be watching down, guiding us all in everything we do. So don't ever think you won't see him again, because you will. He's always around. I hope I make you proud because you've made me the man I am today. Love you always.
know, you said you're very like, the two of you, which I know makes you argue sometimes. And there's a lot of banter.
But I'm the funniest one.
Yeah. What would you like to say to your mum? You know, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, and we don't tell our mums...
She knows I love her to bits.
Do you?
You know I do, you egg. You know I do. Oh, look at her crying. You're such a softie. But she knows I do.
It's for my mum and all the mums out there, actually. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for all the mums out there and for everything that you do unconditionally for your kids. And really for, as I see it in my courtroom all the time as well, very often when things go wrong in families, not always, but it's usually mum that's there. Mum that's powerful, mum that's encouraging, and in my case that was certainly true, and that's why I'm here today. So happy Mother's Day.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh God, Mum.
This saves me from buying a Mother's Day present.